It's week 4 of the 2027 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Falcons on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. One play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
They'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. The sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. The Lions will punt this ball away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Pickens in motion. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, it's Jameson Williams.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Huff to the 20. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Robinson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Downfield, got it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Penix now off the bootleg. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. One quarter. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here is Penix. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's complete. Some more on the right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. We'll go play action now with Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45. Back to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Slot man in motion right. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Penix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They face second down and 7. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Check up.
Play action. It's Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. really close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here for Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Up the middle they go. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They run over center with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Moore going in motion. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready.
From the gun, here is Penix. Catch made by Pickens. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Here's second and 2. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Penix on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
On second down, here's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Let's go now.
Now Penix on third and long. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So
Okay, ready.
trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Moore going in motion.
Go.
They're going to go play action with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
To throw again, it's Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here.
And he will score! Game on! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. Got this one complete to Wells. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. On third down, Penix. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.